The war in Ukraine continues with full intensity. August 14th, 2026. A Russian soldier outside an abandoned building, gesturing at the reconnaissance drone above him, signaling something, apparently thinking it belongs to his side. The drone keeps watching. Minutes later, a high-explosive FPV dives into the building. He had the wrong idea about whose drone it was. A lone Russian soldier on the Pokrovsk plains, Magyar's birds operators, tracking every step without him knowing. Then something changes. He senses it, crouches down, reaches for his weapon. That's where it goes wrong. He can't get it working. Something is jammed. Something is wrong. It isn't firing. The FPV is already closing the distance. As the drone arrives, the camera catches something else. The soldier is elderly, out here alone with a weapon that won't respond, on flat open ground. The drone reaches him before any of that resolves. Zaporizhzhia direction. Ronin battalion working through Russian transport. Vehicles moving personnel and supplies across the sector. One after another intercepted before completing the run. Bukhanka vans, cars, whatever Russia is using to keep this direction supplied. Each one found the same way, hit the same way. The route that was supposed to move troops and ammunition forward keeps producing the same result for every vehicle that tries to use it. How many vehicles does Russia have to lose on this road before it finds a different way? A Ukrainian FPV drone on the ground looks disabled, looks dead. A Russian soldier walks up to it. The operator was watching the whole time. The moment he gets close enough, the payload detonates. Hours of scanning the Donetsk front before anything appears. Then a Russian soldier on a trail in open ground. The operator pivots immediately and moves in. The soldier hears it and runs, full sprint, open terrain, nothing to hide behind. Whatever speed his legs can give, the drone closes faster. On ground like this, there's no cover, no angle to buy time. The drone reaches him before he finds either. South of Pokrovsk, a Russian soldier moving alone. No idea that a drone was dispatched minutes ago and is already closing the distance. He keeps walking. The FPV arrives faster than the sound of it does. No reaction, no last second turn. The drone connects before he processes anything is wrong. That's how fast this happens on this front. Russian soldiers in thermal cloaks moving slowly forward. The idea is that the cloak reduces their heat signature enough to blend into the background and disappear from drone cameras. Lasar's group operators see right through it. The slow movement that's supposed to make them less detectable makes them easier to track. A thermal cloak reduces a signature. It doesn't eliminate it, and an experienced operator knows exactly what a slow-moving shape in the wrong place looks like. Hiding in the tree line, focused on the FPV closing in. What he doesn't account for is the reconnaissance drone that found him long before the FPV was dispatched. By the time the attack drone arrives, his position has been known for a while. The rubble wasn't enough. A Russian soldier bolts from his hiding spot, out into the open, running as hard as he can. The drone was already there before he moved. It follows every turn, closes every gap. He never finds anywhere better than where he started. Small groups of Russian soldiers converging on a basement from different directions, using it as a gathering point. Ukrainian aviation was already watching. A Su-27 delivers precision-guided bombs directly onto the position once enough of them were inside. The basement that was supposed to be the safe meeting point becomes the target the moment it fills up. This is what drone dominance looks like from the receiving end. Soldiers moving alone in small groups across open ground. No real counter, no effective defense, no way to know when the drone was dispatched or how close it already is. Some hear it at the last second. Some never hear it at all. The last thing each of them sees is the same thing. A drone that was already committed before they spotted it. On this front, that gap between being found and being reached has collapsed to seconds. Whatever Russia sends through this sector, the outcome keeps being the same. Ukraine's Alpha Special Operations Center, the same unit hitting oil infrastructure and shadow fleet vessels, systematically working through Russian transport along and behind the contact line. Nearly 2,400 vehicles, command vehicles, and specialized equipment destroyed in a single month. Fuel trucks, ammunition carriers, personnel transport, each one intercepted before delivering what was loaded onto it. Strip out the transport and the front line runs short on everything it needs to keep operating. A Ukrainian drone hits a Russian logistics vehicle. The bus alongside it takes the blast too. Soldiers spilling out. Fresh troops just arrived, caught before they reach any position. A Russian soldier on the road. The drone finds him before he reaches anywhere. That's the opening. From there, the sweep continues. A light armored vehicle intercepted mid-route. Infantry caught in the open. Generators and equipment keeping their positions functional. An artillery piece. A motorcycle depot. Everything burned in sequence. An ambush drone neutralized before it activates. One operation, every category of target gone. Perun unit ambush drones already in position before anyone starts moving. 6 Russian soldiers caught on the same routes in the same sector, each one passing through ground that was already set up to intercept them. One after another, the drones lift off the moment something moves past. None of them make it through. A slag heap, an artificial mound of mining waste rising above the flat terrain of the Donbass. Russia has been using them as elevated positions for military equipment, taking advantage of the height. Signum operators locate electronic warfare systems and communication antennas set up on top of one, along with the technician maintaining the equipment. The high ground that was supposed to give Russia a tactical advantage, found from above and taken out. A Russian armored vehicle moving along a road, a drone already tracking it from above. First munition drops and connects. The crew doesn't wait. They bail out immediately. Doors open. Everyone out. A second, heavier munition is already on the way. It hits before they get far enough. The vehicle that was moving down the road stops there permanently. Ukraine's new mid-strike drone, 300-kilometer range, up to 10-kilogram warhead, under $10,000 per unit. Low radar signature, meaning most air defense systems struggle to detect it in time. The long-range deep strike variant extends that to over 1,000 kilometers. A weapon that costs less than a car, reaching targets that cost millions to protect. Bashkortostan, over 1,300 kilometers from Ukraine's border. 2 targets hit in the same operation. A Wildberries logistics hub in Chishmy, 186,800 square meters, still under construction, but already operational, set on fire. Alongside it, the Gazprom Neftekhim Salavat refinery, the only facility in Russia that produces heptyl, a rocket fuel. Wildberries has now lost at least 12 large warehouse complexes to Ukrainian strikes, with goods destroyed valued at approximately $6 billion. A logistics network and a rocket fuel plant hit in the same morning, 1,300 kilometers from the front. 29 more electrical nodes struck across occupied territory. Berdyansk hit repeatedly across multiple substations. Mariupol across 4 more, Sevastopol's Balaklava power station, infrastructure across Zaporizhzhia and Luhansk, 240 energy targets since the operation began. Here's the military logic behind all of it. Radar systems and air defense components run on stable grid power. Every substation gone forces them onto backup generators. Those generators need fuel. The maritime campaign has been cutting that fuel supply off for weeks simultaneously. No stable power, no fuel to compensate. Radar coverage starts developing gaps. Those gaps are exactly what Ukrainian long-range drones fly through to reach their targets. Ukraine's Ismail border detachment working the northern direction, infantry, an artillery piece, transport vehicles, a drone command post, an electronic warfare system, and a communication antenna all hit in the same operation. The drone command post and the electronic warfare system are the critical targets. Take those out, and Russia loses both the ability to launch UAVs in this sector and the ability to jam Ukrainian drones doing it. Everything else in the sweep is what was protecting them. 3 Russian Mavic drones brought down, an ambush drone neutralized, a quad bike, a truck, a communication antenna, an electronic warfare system, and 3 fortified shelters, all in the same operation across the Slobozhanska and Kursk directions. The Mavics were lured down using a decoy method, fishing for drones, as the operators put it. A Ukrainian MiG-29 intercepting a Russian aerial threat at low altitude. Ukraine's refinery strikes have driven Russian trucking costs up by 50%. Ukraine just blinded an S-400 and destroyed its protection layer in a single operation. On the front, small Russian advances near Sumy and Kharkiv, Pokrovsk and Kostiantynivka holding. Russia gaining ground at a fraction of last year's pace. Drop a comment, economy or military, which target matters more?